Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Works it forward. And he skips past his man. Oh, it's played into the... Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
That pass isn't the best. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Balde could try cutting inside here. Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can. Shapes to shoot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vinicius Junior gets it away. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Goalkeeper's ball. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick.
Climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rudiger cuts out the pass. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's ambitious. Kubasi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mbappe. David Villa. Mbappe. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Has a look and has a go. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that... Figo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gallagher gets good distance on it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedri. Alvarez. David Villa! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Villa really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Courtois catches it safely. Koundé. Oh, easy pickings there. Good effort from distance. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, at least he's not...
He's having a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Koundé. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's gone looking for safety. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. Beckham. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the finish! And he comes up trumps again.
Mbappe clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Figo. Iniesta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Koundé. Messi. Another throw-in. Koundé hurtling down that right flank. Beckham. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. David Villa. That's been cut out, well played.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He's gone for goal.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Figo. And it's Figo. Valde. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid have their third corner. He's got tall. Just off target.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And they've got rid. Xavi Alonso. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
It's Figo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham wins the duel. Oh no, this does not look good. Balde. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Deftly away. No way through there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Beckham, chance for the header! Well, now it's around. The keeper couldn't hold it. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Oh, that's well spotted. Petri.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Koundé, and back to the keeper they go. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Figo.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Alvarez.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's a sharp pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Figo. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Well, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both
11.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Villa. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, el dorsal 13.
Figo.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Let's a look and place it forward. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Foyt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Figo. Played in deep. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Great ball, and he's in here. It's a mighty effort. He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Engages and forces him off the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, good big chance! He has done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Speculative strike. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Camavinga! That is decidedly lacking. Koundé, 4 added minutes on the board. Mbappe. That's headed upfield. And the referee brings it to a close. While that was a frustrating game, they were at times cohesive. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pass is just off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good spot, he's seen the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from...
He's got full! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And he's making progress on the ball. And it's hoisted clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Shot could be on.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. David Villa, he's onside, and he's managed to get free. Oh no, this does not look good. Big chance! It's a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Marcó en el minuto 17 el dorsal 17.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Iniesta. Iniesta! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Balde. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gallagher. Well, that pass isn't the best. Here's Tchouameni. Messi. He's looking to set free a runner. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Tchouameni calmly anticipates. He's got away. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the distance.
Decent hit! Messi fiddles it through. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And he's only too happy to take that back. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Llorente made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He has found the way through. Well, Bellingham! It's a mighty effort! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
He's having a hit! And somehow it stayed out. And it's been taken short. Backward it goes. He's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught, and again! And another try! It's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So the lead now is 2. Oh, smashing header! Yes, it's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Deftly away. And it's half-time here. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Madrid do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
And we're underway again. No changes at the interval from either side. Llorente. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham gets his pass away. And he cuts out the supply. Llorente. Yamal. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Played into space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it.
Oh, what a mistake! What a throw in. Pedri. And he's picked out the run. David Villa. There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Iniesta. There he goes, motoring forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Good effort from distance.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 72.306 espectadores.
Just eases him off the ball. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Jong.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inept...
He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
He's a sharp little ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. And that's an errant pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit. Fires from distance. And that is a routine catch.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And he's had it nicked away. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get rid.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He could be in here. Iniesta. Oh, that's fabulous. Iniesta! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And they've got rid. Oh, that's ambitious. And it's Messi. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a shade optimistic. Taken back almost at once. Interesting ball. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. He's played him through. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. It's anyone's ball now.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
I think we're just about done here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And here's Yamal. Rudiger with the clearance. And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good ball. He's got the shot away! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's having a go! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, no joy this time. Belletti gets it away. Vinicius Junior. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has a look and has a go. And that is a routine catch.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Interesting ball. He's looking to set free a runner. Vinicius Junior! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. A real opportunity here from a position of great... Mbappe! It's run this time, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And he was quick to react. And it's Griezmann. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Griezmann, Alvarez, he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Gallagher. Moved on forwards. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cleared away. And here's Alvarez. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far. This is the time you need that pace. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pedri. And no, that was never going to make it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Oh, perfectly measured that. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's played him through. Now it's Mbappe. He's onside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Mbappe bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Hoisted in. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! The captain delivers!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
Oh, beautifully displayed. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Griezmann looking sharp there. They get a throw in. Fiddles it through, and that's an errant pass. Out again for a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Pedri. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Gallagher. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pedri spots it and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And that has been knocked clear. Had a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Griezmann. No, that's been intercepted. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. Mbappe! No way through there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
What a throw in. And the pass is intercepted. Gallagher. Mbappe. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Alvarez. Vinicius Junior.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He can get that clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Shifted upfield. That is a great pick out. And the finish! David Villa! Nicely aimed pass.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Chance here to counter. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he finish? And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
9.
then taking this
El
chance
dorsal
to
5.
turn to their benches.
El dorsal 14. Villa. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 4.
Good spot, he's seen the
Serán
run.
sustituidos por el dorsal 24.
That is good alertness.
El dorsal 18.
Madrid are
Griezmann.
looking desperate
El
here,
dorsal
short
11.
on time
El
and
dorsal
options.
13.
Yeah,
El
they're
dorsal
really
22.
playing in hope at
Se
this
va a
point,
realizar
but
un cambio
hope
de
is something
jugadores.
you can always cling to.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And the shot! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
En el minuto 89, el dorsal 17.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to
3
extra
minutos
time.
de descuento.
He could be in here. Oh, this is a... Alvarez! Vinicius Junior. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden disfrutar de la transmisión en directo de este partido en la emisora de radio oficial del equipo. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Madrid did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's intervened well there. And back to the keeper they go. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's found support out wide. Fermin kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alvarez. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a hit! And now the breakaway. That looks a good ball through. Now there's... Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid go into the lead. Valverde. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with. That pass is somewhat less than ideal. And he's let fly! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Mbappe, he won't be happy with that one. Always onto this. Now it's Griezmann, and the flag has stayed down. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball is out of play. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, played right into his path.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Bayer is there to take. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that was... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Griezmann providing an outlet on that flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ricky Puig. Lovely bit of skill. Gavi! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Oh no, this does not look good. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ricky Puig. And it's lofted, goes in for the header! Harmlessly behind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Ricky Puig. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He won't be happy with that one. He's cut it out. Forwards and with intent. Shifted upfield. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, played right into his path. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception, well timed. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. More and more pressure on the ball here. That'll be a throw. Another throw-in. Alvarez! Kubasi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. Now that's well seen too. Ricky Puig. Aim forwards. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with...
And it's been given away. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. In for a header! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? We've got a goal! An act of charity gratefully received. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Griezmann. And that has left him in a heap. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Just a great chance! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He could be in here. David Villa. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Endrick. And that's another good win of the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's picked out the run. Now, can he find a finish? Alvarez. No, that's been intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it has a look, and this time surely! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
De Jong. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
David Villa! De Jong. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham. Griezmann. Great defending, strong and determined. Referee's given a throw. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Rudiger does had a shot. Oh, he's been caught napping.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Are certainly playing with an intense...
He's gone for goal. Kubasi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's definitely not his best. It's a sweet ball, that. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Griezmann. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bellingham. Martinez spots it and intercepts. Shapes to shoot. And he's lifted it over.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Mbappe. Can he put it away? That's a lovely, neat pass. Araujo calmly anticipates. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's had it taken off him. Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Good spot, he's seen the run. Look at this, can he finish? Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. Into the last quarter of an hour. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mosquera gets over and intercepts. Looking for the runner. Bellingham. Gavi. And he's had it nicked away. Madrid are coasting towards victory. Just the keeper to beat! Hits one! No mistake! And that for him is goal number 10. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. There's the whistle. Now it's Bellingham. And they've got rid. It's gone for a throw-in. Pedri. Well, they've got it again. Always onto this.
Well, Peter, there's a player out there who'll have more touches than anyone else, I'd expect, and it's Deco, a man who wants to be at the hub of every move his team makes, and it's not all about him either. He really does play for his team.
He's a very smart finder of space. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Engages and for good effort from distance. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Alvarez. David Villa. Shapes to shoot! Can he get it through? Bellingham.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Gets his pass away. Oh, no joy this time. Bayer gets it away. Forwards and with intent. That's a throw. He's got a side of goal! And he's quick to snatch it back. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That looks a cracking ball.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And that should get the job done.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
David Villa. And he was alert to it. Belts one. And that certainly packed a punch. Vinicius Junior. David Villa. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he welcomes it in. What a throw in. Nice interception, well timed. And he can clear it away. Over to the other side. Fiddles it through. Mosquera cuts it out. Bellingham. Plenty to aim at here. They've won a corner. And the header! He's missed, but not by that far. Bellingham. Pedri. No, that was never going to make it. Well, he is slightly undercooked.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, no goal so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities.
Alvarez! Well, that is rather wayward.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Oh, he's been caught napping! That is a great pick-out. Chance! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Alvarez. Great hit! Danger averted for now. Well, that looks a decent ball. David Villa, and he's managed to get free. There's the shot! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. Hits one! Corner number 2 then. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great pressure, plenty of it. And Van Nistelrooy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Rudiger. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
David Villa! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Villa brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
David Villa. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mosquera. It's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe. It's Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's played him through. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alvarez. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Camavinga crosses it in. Keeper sees it all the way. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
There could be trouble here. David Villa, and the flag has... Decent hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 17, Van Nistelrooy, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 8.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 20. El
Alexander-Arnold
dorsal 24,
carries the ball
el
down the
dorsal
right.
21.
And drive! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Mbappe.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's got the shot away! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Howson. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rudiger. Bayer.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
The final seconds now. David Villa. Alexander-Arnold. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Alvarez. Mosquera reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Alvarez. He can run onto that. David Villa gets through on his own. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Chance! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Goal.
He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Throw-in. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! In he goes again. And he's found the net! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pass somewhat off target. That looks a good ball through. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe goes short. Rodrigo gets good distance on it. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alvarez. And he's picked out the run. Oh, great ball. Now the finish! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that's well seen too. Eder Militao. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Griezmann. Vinicius Junior. Great ball. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Rodrigo! Rodrigo! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's played him through. So much time and the shot! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold opts to play it back. David Villa. He's through here. Tchouaméni gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Griezmann spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Spread neatly. Vinicius Junior. Great hit! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rodrigo! Vinicius Junior. And the first half is done.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. No reported change to either side during the break. And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Griezmann. Eder Militao. Rodrigo providing an outlet on that flank. Rodrigo just eases him off the ball. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo engages and forces him off the ball. He has found the way through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
David Villa. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Eder Militao. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Alaba. Bellingham. Griezmann. Koundé. And it's Rudiger. Oh no, what has happened here? He's felt shot at goal! Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good ball. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Madrid have their third corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Chance here to counter. And that could set him on his way. Alvarez. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Struck first time. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. It's Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a nicely measured pass. Bellingham. Griezmann. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bit too much weight on the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. And it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! It's anyone's ball now. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alvarez. He's picked his way through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17. El dorsal
Intercepts the
11.
throw. That's well read.
El dorsal 9. El
That
dorsal
pass has
14.
been well intercepted.
Villa. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20.
He's shifting through the gears here.
El dorsal 24.
The defence just
El
about
dorsal
came out on
22.
top, but they were
Cambio de
certainly tested.
jugadores.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The ball is loose and the chase is on. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's had a hit! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! Mosquera. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodrigo! And somehow he kept it out. Oh no, this does not look good. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
2 minutos de
2
descuento.
minutes to be added on. Valverde. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! Oh, the ball's has fallen kindly here. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. Mendy. And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Decent hit! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Isco. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Drogba. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Pablo Fornals. And Nathan. Bartra. Nathan. And they've switched it over to the other side. Threads one in. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. And a header! It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. Rudiger. He'll try from distance. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Isco. Messi was in no mood for any of that. Now the finish! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He could be in here. Isco has it out wide and in space. Real chance! Schneider. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pablo Fornals. Anthony. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. But they've got it again. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. Pablo Fornals, who's set up one goal so far. The fullback is in acres of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. That's good play. There's the delivery.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Ricardo Rodriguez. And Nathan. Bartra. Pressing high and with purpose. Anthony. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Anthony. Pablo Fornals. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Isco.
There will be 1 minute at
Anthony.
a time.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. He's in plenty of space here. Drogba, and the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That's an excellent interception. And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Here we go again then.
Israel can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Not the most accurate pass. Isco. And he's found a way past. Conte. Anthony in acres of space out wide. Shapes to shoot! And that has fair fizzed.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Mosquera. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's a key interception. Nathan. Bartra. Pablo Fornals. Anthony, given the lift of his goal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nathan. And it's Bartra. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's away. Spread out to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Up he goes! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in
The
control.
attendance for this match was
One delightful ball, and the
71,649.
rest was simple.
So well played, Peter. Did a great...
Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal scorer. Schneider! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and tries a shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 17.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good spread.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Very nicely done. He's looking for the runner here. Shot could be on. And it's Isco. He might be in here. Now it's Anthony. Goalkeeper's ball. Picked out brilliantly. Vinicius Junior. Rodriguez makes the interception. Pablo Fornals. Bartra. It's a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's run loose here. Header! Oh, that is a terrific save. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Anthony! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's a throw-in. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Goal, Israel! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Israel go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side.
And the shot! And that has been cleared.
Israel probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Lo Celso.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
6 added minutes has been indicated.
He's got the shot away! Now, how often do you see that? Schneider. Now that's well seen too. Pablo Fornals. Mosquera calmly anticipates. Now it's Anthony. And they're quick to get it back. He can run onto that. Oh, he's in! Conte. Vinicius Junior. Oh, and he's through the middle. That is good alertness. Hector Bellerin. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Schneider voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.